Welcome to Business Connection. I'm Liz Spencer. Hey, I have a great guy in studio. It's Chris Lebrecht, and he's from Engineering for Kids. Now, if I had a kid, I would be thinking STEM, science and math and technology, and I would be looking at you. Tell me about Engineering for Kids.
Engineering for Kids is an educational enrichment franchise for kids 4 to 14 years old. We offer programs in engineering disciplines such as aerospace engineering, chemical engineering, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, environmental engineering. We also offer Lego robotic programs and game design programs.
So tell me about some of the other fun things you're doing, because that's an awesome amount of engineering, but you've made it fun, so kids are going to go for this.
Right. Every week the kids have a class in an engineering discipline for 6 weeks typically. So as an example, for aerospace engineering, they'll come in for 6 weeks, and each week they'll do something different, some project-based, hands-on learning activity that they'll do. So one week they might build straw rockets, where they'll come into the classroom, they'll design and then construct and then test a straw rocket. They all use the same parameters for the launch, same air pressure, same angle, and then we measure to see who had the best results.
Cool.
And each week they'll do something else. Could be a bottle rocket, it could be a parachute, things like that. And then all the other engineering disciplines have the same type of activities. You know, and mechanical engineering will make toys, so the kids will make different types of toys every week. We'll go through different types of projects. And Lego robotics, they'll do sumo wrestling battles, or they'll do tug of wars. They'll have to design these apparatuses using the same program, but they'll have to design their robots to do something and compete against other people in the classroom.
So they get something very tangible, so they can see some direct results.
Correct.
So Chris, why is this so important? Why is this Engineering for Kids the right thing to be doing now?
Well, if you listen to the people, what they say in the economy is that it's driven by innovation. And STEM creates science literacy in children and increases critical thinking and innovation. Innovation is what drives the global economy, and the U.S. has been falling behind in it. So getting kids involved in an early age, getting them attached to science, technology, engineering, and math concepts, hopefully will allow them to pursue a career in that one of those fields as they grow older and go on to look for something to do in their life.
And how do you see the kids responding to it? Are they taken to it like ducks to water, like I would think they would, because you're presenting it in such a fun manner?
Absolutely. Each week, we do the projects. The kids get to take home the projects.
Right.
They're very excited to tell their parents what they did in class. And so it's very interactive, very hands-on. It's something that they'll see in their room every week. Every time they think about class, they'll have something tangible to go back to every week. We build upon the engineering concepts from week to week, and then they get to take these things home with them, usually at the end of every class.
Right, and they run for 6 weeks, which I think is a really nice time period. How long are the classes?
An hour and 15 minutes.
Which is equally nice. So and you have so many to choose from. So I can take rocket or engineering for 6 weeks, and then sign up for the next 6 weeks, and I might be doing chemical engineering.
Correct. Yep, so we've structured the classes so that you can continue on for a full year and not repeat classes. We typically can fit 5 sessions within the school year, and then we move into summer camps. So we typically don't repeat a class, and that people will go from, say, aerospace to the next engineering discipline, to the next engineering discipline throughout the whole year.
Who's your teachers? Who's instructing all of this for you?
We have elementary education majors, and we have engineers that actually teach the class.
Well, how fun is that?
It's very fun for them.
I bet it is. I bet it's a dream come true for them to be able to go build all these fun things and that. Why is it important to have an engineer and education majors on your staff? I mean, that's a commitment by you.
Yeah, I think that, one, they understand how to communicate to the kids at the engineering level. Part of it is collaboration in the engineering design process and taking kids through that. Having that experience of being able to follow a lesson plan or follow an engineering design process, I think is helpful for the teachers.
And you are the first franchise in Illinois for this company. Where do you see this going?
Yeah, we are the first franchise in Illinois, so we have the rights to the Naperville, Aurora, Plainfield, Bolingbrook, Oswego, Montgomery, and Wheaton. So it's exciting to be the first franchise in Illinois. And we would like to have a learning center in each one of the communities at some point in the future. So we're just getting started. We just started over the summer, so we're trying to grow the Engineering for Kids brand and name within the communities here, and then eventually branch out into the communities within the next year to 2 years.
How does Engineering for Kids complement the ongoing school curriculums?
Well, right now, STEM is not part of the day-to-day curriculum within the school district. It's typically viewed as a after-school program that's usually sponsored by the parent-teacher organizations or parents. So it's not part of the day-to-day curriculum within the school. So for Engineering for Kids, for parents in this area, we have a lot of science in this area. We have Fermi Labs, we have Argonne, we have Lucent and Bell Labs. So these companies have a lot of parents that are engineering focused in the area. So this allows them to put their kids in programs that
where they can feel like they're learning and continuing that science tradition for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, because I think the schools do a great job with the science, but it's the Engineering for Kids, just taking it and putting in a fun concept. We introduce foreign language at an early age. We introduce reading and, in that. So it makes sense for us to go forward and introduce science and math and technology now.
I would agree.
And so what better way for Engineering for Kids? And you start all the way at 4 all the way to 14. So tell me the different levels they can.
So we have 3 different age groups. We have 4 to 6-year-olds, which we call our junior engineers. Then we have 7 to 11-year-olds, which are our apprentice engineers. And then 12 to 14-year-olds, which are our master engineers. So the curriculum gets more difficult as the children get older.
Right, and so in theory, they could be with Engineering for Kids for 10 years and, be ready to go to college at 14.
I don't know about that, but yes.
Yes, so that's fun, and I hope you come up with a level for those parents who are really kids at heart and want to do this too.
There you go.
There you go. Chris, thanks for stopping by and sharing a little bit about Engineering for Kids. We wish you great luck. You're the first franchise. We're the first community for that, so I think it's going to be a big success.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
No problem. We'll be right back with more Business Connection. Stay tuned.